Welcome back, everyone. It is Tuesday, December 31st in the NBA. My best bets are on the way. We got two player props, then we have a spread pick for you guys. But you can still tell I'm still under the weather, but it has not affected my performance. If anything, I've become even better as we had another winning day, a 2-1 day. We stay red hot. PJ Washington's over in points. Got a little bit lucky. Kyrie Irving goes out with an illness or shoulder injury, and then Klay Thompson's out with an illness. He scores 19 in the first quarter. Absolutely crushed it. Walker Kessler against the Nuggets. System play cashed. Andrew Wiggins over 14.5 points, our only loser. A 2-1 day. That's now 8 straight winning days. We've been dominating. Hopefully, we're making you guys some money. Wish Wiggins could come through with the sweep yesterday, but he did not. Also take the 2-1 day. Now, I have a couple notes before we dive into things. The first one will be that, well, if we've been helping you make some money, feel free to join the Dub Club. We certainly would appreciate it. Dub Club's where you get all the picks early. So when the lines move, by the time I post these videos, don't yell at me. You join the Dub Club, get those early access to all the lines. I put a 2-week free trial down below in the pinned comment. Now I'm going to bring up a second Logan. I know Logan is joining us here. Logan, it is good to see you. As the people should know, our college football video will be live later on today at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely tap into that. Logan and I going through every single college football game. Now, Logan, before we dive into the picks today, I want to do something fun. And it is New Year's Eve. And I have some business to get off my chest. That is that I will be leaving the Golden State Warriors in 2024. I'm done. I'm done with the team. They pissed me off yesterday as much as they could. I'm out. Yesterday, I had obviously Wiggins over in points. He had 11 points. He was the only guy that shot above 50% in the starting lineup. But instead, I had to watch Dennis Schroeder suck. Jonathan Kuminga, I don't even know what his plan is. I think he just runs at the basket, jumps, and hopes something good happens. I hate the Warriors. I hate them. I'm out. I'm not taking another one of their props. But, Logan, is there anyone that you want to leave in 2024 or was you transition into 2025?
You already knew exactly where I was going. My voice is like yours now.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. I'm contagious through the mic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's crazy. Miami Heat for me. We all know the Miami Heat. They screwed me in the best way when they gave me 8 points in the fourth quarter. I'm done with them.
I can't blame you there. The Magic are goated at home, though, so we cannot fade that. They have some lucky horseshoe up the you-know-where. But either way, let's dive into today's picks. I'll begin with our player props, then we'll get into Logan's spread pick of the day, and let's dive in. Our first player prop we're going to talk about is Austin Reeves over 5.5 assists, minus 115 on Bet365. I would like this up to about minus 130, maybe minus 135, maybe minus 140. That's about as high as I would go. I do think there's potential for him to get 10 plus assists, which I think was like plus 900. So if you want to go for a long shot or something like that, certainly feel free to do it here with Mr. Austin Reeves. He has a great first name, which obviously should help us out. Now, obviously, we want to talk about Austin Reeves. We backed him for a very similar prop a few days ago. That was this Christmas Day game. He had 10 assists. 13 potential assists. We love to see that. D'Angelo Russell was inactive in that game, which was something we kind of predicted. He had an injury in this previous game. Obviously, D'Angelo Russell, he will be inactive today because he's no longer a member of the Los Angeles Lakers. He has been shipped out of town to Brooklyn. Incoming Dorian Finney-Smith and our boy Shake Milton. If you know, you know. But I really like the spot here. Now, the next game, we saw him have 16 assists, 18 potential assists. He made 81 passes in this game. Now, LeBron James was inactive. A happy 40th birthday to LeBron, belated birthday. His birthday was yesterday. I expect LeBron James to be active tonight. Now, if he does not play, I'd be willing to bet this line jumps to 6.5, maybe heck even to 7.5. But LeBron should be out there. But I'm not too worried about that because I think the absence of D'Angelo Russell will really amplify the playmaking ability of Austin Reeves. On the season, we're seeing him hitting in 50% of games. So already decent enough hit rate for me. But however, if you look at what happens when he gets more potential assists or things of that nature, he absolutely flourishes. And we think about, just let's just say what happens if he got to 10 or more potential assists. We're talking about a guy that's hitting in nearly 70% of games. I think there's upside for maybe, 12 potential assists. And why is that? Because the Lakers, if you were to look at their depth chart, and I'm on the Cavaliers, this game just triggered me to high heavens. If we go to the Lakers depth chart, you don't have many playmakers here. I remember talking about Austin Reeves. Max Christie ain't making a shot for someone else. Rui Hachimura, no. LeBron, yes. But then AD, Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, no one else is out there to create shots for other guys. So again, that's why I really like that matchup against the Warriors because they are a team that, we need guys to create shots for others. And what they will do now is they will not have Austin Reeves and LeBron James, one of those guys, off the court at all times. So when LeBron goes off, Austin Reeves is going to be on the court, handling the ball 24/7 in those minutes. Then LeBron comes back on the court, probably give Austin Reeves a break. I like that Austin Reeves minutes likely align with Anthony Davis, obviously a very good pick and roll guy. I really like the spot for Austin Reeves to get a 6 assist. I think the line's still undervalued. I really like that one. My second play, Jaden McDaniels. I really like his over 8.5 points, minus 115 on DraftKings. Now, this is my second prop. It's my only other prop of the day. We'll go to Logan for a spread pick of the day. I do like Jalen Williams in this matchup versus the Thunder. Well, the Thunder versus Timberwolves. I just like Jaden McDaniels a little bit more. If I needed another play, it was going to be J-Dubs over in points. Now, let's talk about Jaden McDaniels, who on the season, has he been the best? Not exactly, but he's been solid enough. Now, if you look at Jaden McDaniels on the season, you'd see he's over in 20 of 30 games. I mean, that's pretty good. We'll certainly take that. Now, I have bet on him one time this season. I'll have you guess which game did I bet on him? Which one of these games did I bet on Jaden McDaniels? Yep, you guessed it. It's right here. He scored 0 points. Yeah, he absolutely wrecked me. He got 3 fouls early in that game, played 24 minutes, 3 shots, stunk up the joint. However, I think this is a great spot to back him. If you look at how he scores, 44% of his points, nearly half, in the spot-up shooting method, where the Thunder ranked 24th defensively. We know that. In transition, not a great spot, but I don't really care there. We've talked about the Thunder. Third most catch-and-shoot three-point attempts allowed in the NBA. Now, teams are not shooting great on them, but they are giving up a lot of catch-and-shoot opportunities. And as we've kind of talked about with this the Lakers roster, let's talk about the Timberwolves roster and what's gonna look like. Obviously, Mike Conley's in there, Anthony Edwards, but if we're leaving anyone open on this team, I'd bet it's going to be Jaden McDaniels. Look at him. He's shooting 31% from 3. So, again, if there's going to be a guy we're picking and choosing to leave open, obviously we'll leave Rudy Gobert open on the three-point line, but it's going to be a guy like Jaden McDaniels. So, does it take a lot of skill? I mean, we're going to need a guy that's shooting 31% to knock down some shots. But, again, I think this is a good spot to back him. Well, we've seen him do pretty well against the Thunder. Just last year, we saw him score 8, 15, and 14 points. 8 points, 3 for 10, 15 was 6 for 11, and then 6 for 11 here. So again, the double-digit field goal attempts in all these games. If you look at his game log against them, I mean, look at these last 11 games. He's going over, and pretty much all of them, a couple and misses with 8. But some of these games he's playing less than 20 minutes. So again, this is a great spot for him, in my opinion, where he's going to be needed to score. We know it's a terrible matchup for Anthony Edwards. Not going to be a good spot for Julius Randle trying to bang down low. I think this is a spot where Jaden McDaniels, the other guys, are needed to step up. And I think this is one that he's flourished in before. The one thing I have to ask him, please stay out of foul trouble. He wrecked us the first time we backed him this season. He will have a tough task of staying out of foul trouble, guarding SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. However, if he can do that, I think on the other side of the ball, he will have some opportunities. So I really like Jaden McDaniels over in points. But Logan, I'm done yapping. My voice is cooked. I know your voice is cooked as well, so you don't have to yap too long. But Logan, what's your favorite spread pick of the day?
Yeah, my voice is cooked. But for my favorite pick today, I like the Pacers plus 1.5, minus 110 odds on FanDuel is your best value. My voice is nails on a chalkboard, so I'm going to keep it quick why I like it. Milwaukee already won back in November at the last time these two teams faced in Milwaukee. This game, obviously, in Indiana. The Bucks are allowing teams to shoot 45% from the field, which is close to what the Pacers shoot, 48%, fourth best in the NBA. Pacers are a very efficient shooting team, and I think you can get that against the Bucks today. Pacers also have won 4 of the last 6 matchups. Pacers 7-3 in their last 10. And playing at home, I like them to get a little revenge on the Bucks, who are just 5-5 in their last 10, 6-8 against the spread on the road. So they're not a road juggernaut by any stretch of the imagination. I think the Pacers can get this one. And it remains to be seen if Giannis plays today. If he does, it will be a return from a week-long absence due to an illness. But how effective really will he be? I think the Pacers get this win. And again, I'll take them on the plus 1.5, whatever. If they lose by 1, cash on the hook. Give me the Pacers in the slight pick 'em roll.
Yeah, I mean, you look, Giannis is dealing with an injury or an illness. I mean, if it's any sort of illness like what I've been dealing with, hey, good luck, man. But either way, those are our 3 favorite picks of the day. Let's try to go for a 9th straight winning day. I know it's been a great run recently. A reminder that college football video will be live at noon Eastern time. If you want to join the DubClub, we certainly would appreciate it. It's only $6 a month. Get on in there. Join that top link in the description for a 2-week free trial. And, of course, have a great New Year's Eve. Stay safe out there. We appreciate you guys as always for tuning in. Let's hope Logan and I hopefully sound a little bit better on New Year's Day. But either way, thanks for tuning in. It's Austin and Logan. We're signing out. See you in the next one, and see you in 2025. Peace.